I decided to start a consulting firm because I had some experience in the area and because it was well adapted to my handicap.
I chose auto mechanics as a career because basically my parents owned a garage, a car dealership. I've always been around it. It's what I know best.
I decided to start a graphic arts business because I already had the training and because it's a job that can easily be done at home.
I had to adapt my office to my somewhat handicapped situation because, in fact, it's hard for me to hear. I have problems of hyperacusis, tinnitus, and occasional dizziness. And because of all this, I had to make sure that the sound in my office was muffled. So I had a carpet installed in my office, thick curtains, and a wooden desk. I also have headphones with sound reducers to cut outside noise so I can work normally.
My situation is handicapping because I have quite low self-esteem, and I lack a lot of self-confidence. I never feel like I measure up. I often compare myself with others. I adapt. Being able to make my own agenda allows me to have periods of time to go rest. As well, I can see how things go, and when I find it too challenging, I can ask for help, for support. It's very important to me to be able to take a step back, to stop when it gets too much.
I once counted my steps with a pedometer. They added up to 10 or 12,000 steps per day. With a missing leg, it can be really hard. So we adapted things a little to make sure I walk less, strain less, work in better positions all around. And the huge change we made was to hire employees. Employees are more like my legs and my arms, and I'm the brain of the operation.
With my hearing problem, there's a greater fatigue to manage. My days, I have to make phone calls for soliciting. I have to split those days in half to avoid overdoing it. On the other hand, I discovered social media like Facebook, LinkedIn, which are all well adapted to my handicap. Because when I go onto Facebook, it's really well adapted to what I need.
When you work, you're an employee. You get a salary, and on Thursday, you get paid. But when you work at home, there's no guarantee like that. So we have to plan in advance. We need to ensure we have money to be sure for the hard months. I also found a plan B. I additionally give lessons. In fact, it fits with graphic design. It's something I'm discovering and that I like a lot.
The biggest challenge, I'd say, is to find competent employees. I was fortunate I found one about 4 or 5 years back, Francis. He really changed everything for me. Since he started work and became part of my team, sales have doubled. I think to be a good entrepreneur, we must be well connected.
We have to have confidence.
We need to be opportunists. We seize opportunities when they come to us.
To be well structured.
We have to work in a field that we are 100% passionate about. Without that, it's hopeless.
To be persistent, and especially to manage stress.
When something arrives and it's broken, and then when it leaves it's repaired, like by some miracle, and we did it, it's really very satisfying, and I absolutely love it. And when I look at what we did from scratch, the revenue we earn, all the sales we make, the clients we have, I'm really proud.
I've come a long way, and I got to do things that I never thought possible in my life.
I take great pride in having started my own business, despite my hearing disability. So I'm no less competent. I'm just different.
The advice that I would give you if you want to become self-employed is not to fear at all. Yes, we're alone, and because we're alone, we've got to seek help, resources, and not be afraid to knock on doors.
Grab help when it comes. You can't do everything on your own. It's impossible.
It's helpful to have a good coach, a mentor, someone to help you write a good plan for your business and prepare a good market study.
Business is all about teamwork, and I believe we need to work as a team.